Hi, everyone. Please make sure that you are saying hello when you enter the chat room. Welcome. Please note a couple things right. That means you do not send money, okay? Do not send money. If it says that it's closed, live stream closed, make sure that you are catching this while this is live. If you have any questions about what we're doing here, please make sure that you are looking within the description box to see how to make payments. And remember that the $15 Canadian, that's not including the PayPal fee, okay? Please make sure as well too that you're aware that, if you are American, it should be cheaper. Oh my goodness, are we gonna have issues here? Hold on, guys. Let's make sure I have all data on. Please say hello when you are entering the room. Please say hello. I would love to see who's here. And remember, if you want to know how this works, you just check the description box. It gives you instructions on how to pay for this. So I've already got one person here. So I'm going to go with the first one. Oh goodness, how do I pronounce this name? Can you write in the comment or the live stream how I pronounce your name? Chilean? Is it Chilean? Can you let me know? I really like to Hi Jay Goddess. Hi Dabika. Hi Liren Kitten. Hope you're doing well. Hope all of you are really doing well. I know the energy on earth right now is extremely potent. I've felt it since December. I really hope Chili and I just call you Jillian? Chilean. Okay. I know the energy on earth right now is extremely potent. A lot of people are reacting to it actually very negatively if they're not grounded. Those are the ones that are unawakened, okay? But if you are awakened, you're probably finding that Spirit's asking for a lot these days from you, you know? But we'll write it out. We'll write it out. But there has been a shift, and the Schumann resonance is actually at a 37. So let's not forget that, okay? All right. Let me just get back here. Let me read your question, hun. So go ahead. If you want a reading right now, send your question. Now time to do it because there's going to be, okay? If you are dollars on my end, Canadian. But if you're American, it's more on the 9 of Cups, give me more on the King of Cups, give me more on the Strength, and give me more on the Temperance. Okay, so I do have somebody here within the spread. You are, what does it say? You are freezing. Is it me? Am I good now? Am I good now? Just before I start talking, can people confirm that it's okay now? Let me go into the chat. How is it now? She's freezing for me too. We're good now? Oh, goodness. Okay. So, Chilean, the first thing I want to ask you, is there somebody right now in your life? Is there somebody right now in your life? Because I feel here, I've got somebody who wants to express something to you. To what degree, I don't know what it is, but it is an expression. No. Okay, someone's gonna like you. Someone's liking you. They will be coming forth. It feels to me like they come to you in a busy time, like the environment is busy. So I don't know here if you're in a crowded place. But I feel like here, this could be somebody. Now, what's interesting about this is that they may express something to you, but they may not be very, what's the word, like bold. So you may have to like help that person a bit. So if that person, maybe looks at you or just gives you a nice compliment in person, try to help them a bit. They're a bit shy. I think whatever they're giving towards you is whatever they can. You might have to help that other person along. That's if you even want to, though, okay? I do feel like there's somebody who likes you. We're in a public place, And to be very frank, and just, okay, Lyran Kitten, no worries. I'll be going back and checking it out. So don't worry. Actually, maybe I'll do that as we, you know, are here just to let everybody know where they're at. So I've got Janet next, then Shayen, okay? So next I have Hanifa. I put everything out on the table. You noticed, okay, I have to always make sure that you haven't experienced this already, that, you know, it could be in the future, but it could be also something you're experiencing now. Is there somebody who's been a little bit friendly with you at work? And I don't mean like over rule that person out. Yes. Okay. That could also be this person too, because as well. He started. Okay. There you. Do you have a GPay? I don't know what GPay is, hun. I only know PayPal. Do you mean Google? I don't know what that is. I don't use it. I only have PayPal today. Unfortunately for me, in Canada, we don't have access to like things like Cash App and all that. But the reason why I like PayPal is because they don't take much from me. They don't. So that's why I'm using them today. The only thing I can recommend, Tanny, is if you want, like, you'd have to give a higher super chat though. And that's going to put you at more than 15. That's the problem, because remember, YouTube takes almost half. So you'd have to give like $30 in super chat. I don't know if you want to do that. But anyways, this guy likes you. This guy likes you. I think he's trying to do whatever he can, but he's wearing a bit of a false mask. And I don't blame him, because the workplace is not the easiest place for somebody to like somebody. And especially if it's a man. I mean, you know, with all the rules, you know, that they have around workplaces, you know, it can be very dangerous for a man. So I can't tell if this is somebody in public or if this is somebody at work, because I have that here. Somebody in your workplace likes you. And kind of funny with the Emperor here, the boss is on the bottom. And I feel like with this, it's like we're a bit tied with the Eight of Swords. You know, when you feel like it's a bit tight, like, because, you know, the boss is there. It's like I'm being watched. It's a bit difficult. So listen, Chilean, if you like this person, I mean, I would never tell anybody what to do, but I don't know how far this person will go. They may just stick to, like, you know, glances, you know, smiles here and there. But yikes, going further than that, I don't know. You might have to help them out. Okay. So next in love, I guess this is what needed to be, you know, disclosed to you today. If you're interested, I would say, like, I guess the message is that they like you and, you know, you're good, but I don't know if you like them. That's the problem. It feels like with the Two of Cups, it could be equally back and forth, you know. Thank you, Ness. I really appreciate your words. I always appreciate your guys' kind words, because in a world of, you know, like what I do, where there's many of us, you know, it's going to be kind of harder to kind of be appreciated when you kind of are reading on a deeper level. The world is not exactly ready for my readings. So I do feel like I'm giving you guys credit as well too, because if you are gravitated towards my readings, you're 100% in the fourth dimension, 100%. I could do a lot less in my readings. I could say a lot less, but I'm not going to be basic. So just, I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you appreciate me. I really do. So Chilean, yeah, I guess, you know, ball's in your court. All right. So I'm going to move on now. I'm going to refresh this one moment. Okay. So I've got Janet. Will I get this new position that I'm entering for? Okay. Okay, let's talk to Janet today. Spirit, let's bring forth the messages she needs to be aware of regarding this new position that she's interviewing for. Talk to Janet today about this new position that she's interviewing for. What do you want her to be aware of? Oh goodness, you're going, okay, no, not today. Did I say today? No, you're interviewing for it. Okay. Talk to Janet about it. Give me more on the Knight of Wands. Give me more on the Magician. Give me more on the Five of Cups. Give me more on 4 and King. And 7 of Pentacles. What if I told you it has not yet been written? I feel like, I know that would be kind of annoying because you want an answer, but I feel like yet the decision has not yet come to a conclusion. I feel like, what if I told you that you wouldn't be happy there? What if I told you that? I don't know if you would even be okay with that. Hey, where do I put my question? I just sent it. Oh, you put it within that description box? Okay, well, just put it here and then stick around. Stick around, and then when I'm ready for you, I'm gonna call that person's name out that I see in the PayPal, just the first name, and then let me know that's you, okay? Janet, I feel like here this is heavy competitive. It's gonna be down to you and somebody else. I feel like here, I don't know what you're interviewing for, but whoever they're gonna choose somebody who may be more of a shark, or who have some sort of ill will tendencies that would be good for the job position. So I don't know what is this job position? What do they do there? Because I feel like whoever they're looking for somebody who's like sneaky, like a brute, manipulative as F. I don't know that they want somebody who's like kind-souled, if that makes sense. So I'd be curious to know what is this job? What do they do there? Don't tell me a whole thing. Just tell me what they do there. Because I feel like you'd have to be pretty conniving. Thank you, KP. I really appreciate that. Business and sales. I was actually going to say sales, but I was going to allow you to say it, but I should have told you that because I was picking up on that. Like, we need somebody who's like eats like people for breakfast. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm getting two things. It will be down to you and somebody else, but if you do want it, you may want to put yourself, but that would be inauthentic if that doesn't resonate. They want somebody who's like a soul crusher, like somebody who's like, they're going to get the impression like that person's going to like make them money. They don't want, and they'll be able to pick up on it. Whoever's interviewing is very good, and they want somebody who's going to bring home the bacon. And I mean like to their company. So how will it go? It feels a bit unwritten. So the only advice that I can give you is that if you really want it, you may have to be different from than who you are. Now, if you resonate with being like that or knowing how to turn it on, then listen, I feel like it's a good chance, but it's you and somebody else it comes down to. And I feel like whoever the other person is has a little bit of like a leg up on you. Now, if you don't resonate with the fact that you can be like that, or that, you know, like I'm getting like Wolf of Wall Street energy, like no F's given, okay? If you don't resonate with that type of way of being, you know, not that you're not good at what you do, then I don't know, that's gonna be up to you whether you wanna portray yourself like that, because they will expect you to fulfill. So even if you put it on in the interview, they want to see like movement quick. Like they want you making money like ASAP. And that's why I guess my question is also too, is are you sure you want to work there? You know? I know this field. I have actually a couple of clients who book with me privately who work in this. I've got actually so much. They always book readings because of how much drama there is in the place, okay, with these types of companies. So I guess I want to ask myself, are you sure? Are you sure? That's all I want to say. But Listen, I think it will come down to you and another person, but I can't tell you much around that. I don't have the energy of the final moments here. Spirit more wants me to ask you questions like, are you sure you want to be there? Because I don't know, it might be, I don't know. What are you writing? Okay, this makes sense and is helpful. I have wondered if it is the right position for me. Well, that's great. That's great if you were wondering that, because you see how Spirit knew to answer that question. They're like, no, we're not going to tell this person whether they're going to get it or not. We're going to answer the question that's on their mind that I didn't know about. Only you did. I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like here, if you worked here, this thing would overtake your whole life. But I don't want to tell you what to do. Like, it doesn't hurt to go to an interview. You actually may, when you go there, get a real good idea of the place just from walking through and meeting a few people, okay? So you may, aside from the reading, when you go to that interview, get a real good idea for yourself. And please, if the intuition comes in that it's just, I don't know, something's off, don't do it, okay? But these people that you're gonna be working for, they want performance, like at all costs. We don't care if your grandmother's dying in the hospital, like you need to perform, that type of thing, okay? All right, let me move on. Let me just gather my cards. You're welcome. Okay. So next is gonna be Shayen. What a beautiful name. Why did Josh switch on me suddenly? Halfway through hanging out, I felt like a hell zone for hours, like he wanted me out of his house, but wouldn't say it, and flinched anytime I touched him, and then rushed me out in the morning. I felt so unwelcome. Prior to this, we were hanging out, partying, saying, I love yous. Okay, this is a great question. I like stuff like this. This is like super detective now. Let's find out, you know? Some questions I like more than other. I don't know why, but I like this type of question. Like, let's be a detective here. Let's be a detective. What happened with Josh? What's going on with the switch up? What happened here with the switch up? What's going on here? That thing flew over. I hate the Seven of Swords. I have to ask you a personal question. Actually, no, I'm not gonna ask it. Let me pull the cards out first. And then if I feel the need to, what happened with Josh? What's up with the switch up? Oh, goodness. Okay. More on the Four of Cups. More on the Hermit. More on the Five of Pentacles. More on the Ace of Swords. More on the Ace of Wands. More on... So I see here we've got the King of Cups on the bottom. Would make sense for like that, you know, passive-aggressive behavior. I think this person felt an immediate attraction to you, whatever, if it happened again, if it was that night before, was very, very attracted, felt like all signs are go. But I feel like something happened, and it's kind of interesting that we got the Sun, because I feel like this switch up, it happened in the morning. And that's why I want to ask a personal question here. I'm sorry, but listen, I got to ask. Were you intimate with them? Were you intimate with them? Oh my God. Anyways, if you were, I feel like something changed. It wasn't about you being intimate with them. I feel like emotions changed and we kind of got put back on the hangman, which is that sitting on the fence. You ever have like a moment where you're really like deep into something and it's just for the moment? It was literally a moment. I get that, an instant attraction, but I feel like the person feels like it was a moment and was it. Yeah, we were intimate, but he switched on me while we were talking on the couch. They're telling me that this actually started in the morning, like as the morning approached, that's when the feelings started coming upon them. But I feel like, honestly, I don't, even if they had an instant attraction the night before, they were still on the fence, but they were going with the moment. It was such a weird moment. We both went silent. Okay, listen, what you need to know is that they weren't sure of you to begin with, even that night before, but they were attracted and they went with that moment, okay? I don't know if they had any type of thought process as to kind of where this would go or like what it would be like or like how long it would last. It was stupid on their end, I feel like, to do this to you because they weren't exactly sure of you. And honestly, I don't know. This should have never taken place. So whatever happened the night before, as far as, you know, you guys gelling and, I don't know, feeling that, you know, chemistry, they should have never partaken in that because I don't feel that it's like, I'll go and then like it comes about, you know, sporadically. I feel like here we're not thinking properly. We're not thinking this through about like where this will take us. I'm just in the moment and that can be dangerous, you know, to be like that sometimes, you know. I don't know that I can say that fear kicked in. What I can say is that I feel like the person is not being true, okay, with the magician. There are things that they think about you and this connection that heavily lack. So that's why I say to you, whatever happened the night before where you thought everything was on, that was not like, I don't know what that person was thinking about what would come about that. I would be very careful just in like, you know, chasing this thing. This person also too seems highly skeptical. I'm skeptical of them. I don't trust people who are not thinking things through. This person is like, I don't know, very drifty right now at this moment at getting this reading. Like they're far away in their mind. They're not thinking about this connection. So I would be very careful as far as chasing it because I don't want to deal with people who are like that, you know? I feel like it would be a liability for me and my feelings. So, you know, do you want to get put in this again? Like, because I don't trust somebody like that. They're hot, then they're cold, then they're on and they're off. And be a man, you know, be a man. I don't care how old you are. Be a man and don't do this. You know, don't be so, what's the word, like irresponsible with your emotions. You know, if you don't see something long-term with somebody, don't take them for a ride because I feel like you got taken for a ride here. Okay. What happened? It was a moment and that was it. And then when they started to really see like, okay, you guys are together, maybe they thought they were seeing something in your eyes, like maybe this was going to be back on, and they got like jittery. But whatever they think about you and them, it seriously lacks in the connection. And I know this is not the nicest thing to say. This is not the nicest thing to say. Kind of interesting. We got the Four of Swords and you're saying 4 years. This is not stuff I like to say to people. Okay. I feel really bad about giving you this news, but these cards don't look good, but I see the attraction. I see what took place that night. And we were totally just throwing caution to the wind and going with it. And this person could have been, listen, they're very attracted to you. They don't have a problem being with you intimately, but as far as like past that, I don't see it. I don't see it. It's just like, I don't know. Then I get bored. If I think about this person, listen, I'm telling you the truth. I know it's terrible. If I'm thinking about you, anything past being with you intimately, I'm bored. I'm bored immediately. I'm sorry. I really hate to say these things. And it's not me, it's spirit. That's just, and then it's the cards, okay? I'm really sorry, but I would very much be careful, okay, with this character because this character is not responsible with their emotions. You know, it takes a certain level of maturity to be like, okay, I could see this person. I could see how they like me. I don't want to toy with them. Let me just keep my distance, you know? Let me go find somebody who will toy with me. You know what I mean? Okay, so Tanny, I'll get to you. Don't worry, I'll get to you. Oh my God, what currency is that? I imagine if that was really $1,000. Okay, so sorry, Lyran Kitten. I'm really sorry. Let me know you're okay. I am too tame for him. He told me he doesn't like girls that might be around him. Oh, I don't even know what that says. Okay, I'm really sorry. I hope like, you know, you'll be okay. It's not fun as a reader to give these types of messages. Let me just log back in here and see who's next. Okay. Okay, I am on Hanifa now. So let me go into the chat because I think her message was here. Where was she? Okay. Is there are many messages that need to come from me? Anything that you see regarding success, love, health, whatever comes out. Okay, so basically, you know, a message from spirit for Hanifa. Okay. What does Hanifa need to be aware of today? What do you want to take this moment in time while you have her full attention or his? I'm sorry, I don't know if you're female or male, but it doesn't matter. To know, what do you want? What do you want this person to know? What a spirit? One moment. I did. There's one more person after this reading and then it's your turn. Okay, Iris? Okay. Oh, you got a blessing coming to you, honey. I just feel like here, you're not aware of it to any degree. Let me get more. More on the 10 of Wands. More on the High Priestess. More on the Strength. More on the 2 of Swords. More on the Knight of Pentacles. And more on the 3 of Cups. I feel like you've got something coming to you. It will be a blessing when it shows up, but I feel like right now you would be completely in the dark about it. It does feel like to me it's a new path. Okay. Hi, Pink Lady. Deepika, you're going to be in line. Okay. So you have to wait. I have to do these things in order. Okay. I feel like this could have something to do with a lover. Okay. I don't know if you have one in your life, but there could be somebody coming, I feel like, forth to you after a time of nothingness. And it has been taking a while. I do feel like that pentacle, that Knight of Pentacles is holding in, you know, his hand is like the manifestation itself. I feel like you're just been holding on to this dream, like this dream connection that you've been wanting. And what if I told you that you had to get to a particular, you're a lady? Okay, good job. And a new path is exactly what I want to hear. Don't have a lover, but okay. Well, it feels like multiple paths in new directions. It could be money, but it's also very much love. And I do feel like here there's been something that you've been wanting, like a picture, like a particular type of picture in regards to love of what you want. I actually see you being very specific about this. And it doesn't have to be like it's super specific, but there's things you just don't want, okay? This person, I feel like when they come through, it's going to be a little bit out of nowhere. It will hit you. It's like you don't go finding for it. You don't go looking. But what I will say is that you had to evolve all this time where nothing was happening. You wanted to give up. You were taking on a lot. You were actually spiritually growing. And they're saying to me that these new paths that you've been wanting so bad, they were not going to be able to come in before. You weren't ready for them. You know that saying, preparation meets opportunity? And I don't mean like you're doing stuff. You know what I mean? I mean like you're literally growing. So you would have to be in a position where you could handle it. Okay. I think you know it's coming too, because I think you're psychic as well. But you've been so beautiful about waiting for it. You've been so beautiful about waiting for it. That's the thing I love about this spread, is that I feel like you've just been so graceful about it. You haven't been complaining. You haven't been whining. You know, you haven't even been like super irritated. You're just doing what you got to do to get there. And I do feel like, okay, no problem, Orchid. I do feel like this is just gonna be so worth it, but I'm curious here. I want to see if I can specifically get what these things are or more about this. Give me more about this. These are my main go-to deck. This is my main go-to deck, but if I feel the need to clarify, I'll grab another deck because I want more for you. Deep-seated discrimination. Have you faced a lot of like tribulations? Write me quickly, Nis. Have you, like, I just feel like here you've had your hands tied. I feel like you've had to sit here and like literally just wait on it. But I feel like in your life, they're saying that the reward is also going to come from this. Yes, I learned to be very specific in the ways that matter. So it's like a, okay, oh goodness, how do I give this message to you? Listen, I don't want to say that these tough things that happen to you, like, because people have a hard time hearing that. But what if I told you those were tests to see how you would make it through? Because I felt like when I saw the high priestess, I was like, this person has been through some deep things that actually made them spiritually grow. That's what I felt. Because the high priestess, she goes through things. She goes through deep things that make her stronger. But I just didn't know to what degree. I just feel like here these were tests. They were tests. Even here with that 10 of Wands, like, oh goodness, you were being tested, niece. You were being tested. And I feel like how you came out on the other end. See how when he's walking away on the card, all those cups that he stacked are all his successes. They're all his successes that he left behind him. He didn't run away. He like finished these successes and he just was able to stack them. They're like trophies for him of what he went through. And it's crazy too with the Page of Swords too, because I feel like here you've been in this like learning stage or this apprentice stage, but you're like, I want to rise up. I want to go up. I hear this and it's okay. I'd rather be now through to I really like when, good for you. Good for you. Do you even know how big of a deal that is, what you're writing me? Some people go through the same things as you and then they go, and I'm not judging them, you know, because everybody's different, but they can go a totally different direction. They can choose to be a victim. They can choose to moan and whine. And you're just, it's different. So what you need to know about these new paths, these rewards that are coming for you, they're very much earned. They were very much earned. You know, they didn't just land out of the sky. Okay. You worked for it, but, it's love and money for me. It's love and money. And, what I want to say as well too is that even when you get these things, I would say keep going. You may be on a very big spiritual journey. And guys, if you know about spiritual journeys, you know that they don't ever end. I'm laughing, but I've been through it. Like they don't ever end. You're always someone different, like the next year and the year after that. And you're like, okay, what? Like I thought I had reached the pinnacle. Yeah, no, you're going further. So don't be surprised if this is like a lifelong journey, but I want you to know that the tough things that you've gone through will be equally measured in the good things that you receive. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm going to move on now. I'm going to move to Ghislaine. Or sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Is it Galain? I don't know. Spirit knows though. Don't you worry. Congratulations, Hanifa. Congratulations. It's not easy to walk this path. I can tell you as somebody myself, okay? All right. So we are on Galain. Does John gonna make a move on me? Intention, action, general, what I need to know. Okay, so let's talk about John. Let me see if you're writing anything, if you're there. You're helping me so much now. Thank you for this encouragement. Truly accepted that they never end. Aw, Good job. Good for you. Good for you. And you know, it's all about how you react to things. You know, it's all about how you receive this life. It's life. It's earth. We didn't come here to party or have like this beautiful, like constant, you know, there's challenges. You know, you don't come here to just like live one big party. It doesn't work like that. So it's all about how you dodge those boomerangs or ride the waves. I'm telling you. Okay, so let's talk to Galain. Let us bring forth messages she needs to be aware of regarding John. So is John going to make a move? What is the intention? What's the action in general? Bring forth that message, no matter if it's what she wants to hear or what she doesn't want to hear. Just the truth, please. Oh, wow. So this is a bit of a tough message as well. I mean, it's going to be a double-edged sword. It's going to be a bit bitter and a bit sweet. So what I can say is that you're actually quite beautiful to this person. This person's very attracted to you. But I guess I want to ask another personal question now. Is this person taken? Can you write me quickly? Is this person taken? Because I feel like considering you would be a lot on their plate if they actually considered you. If you can answer me quickly, hun, if this person is taken, John, just put yes or no. You don't have to write a whole thing. They're not taken. Well, I don't know. The thought of building some sort of a life with you, it would be a lot. It would require them to become, I feel like, I don't know, step up. You're a high valued woman. This person 100% views you as better than them. And I don't know if that's in looks. He not focused on work. Oh, okay. So So in order to build the life, he would have to be able to provide. I understand why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Yeah, well, we got the Nine of Cups here. I feel like we got a lover boy. We've got a lover boy. But you're like a Queen of Pentacles. You're a high valued woman. You're somebody who, I mean, even if he never had a talk with you, he can tell. He can tell that you would want, you know, certain things. You don't look like some easy, I don't know how they view people, like somebody he could just live on a couch with. I don't know. But I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, like you are like just like over the top. This is out of my league, you know? And I'm going to stick to what I said before. This person feels like they would have to step up. And I don't know if they want to do that. I feel like they could definitely maybe lie about it. I would be careful. This person may be a liar, okay? Intention, make a move. I think they would. I think they want to. I am Liren Kidden, yes. He's building his business right now. I don't know. This seems like listen, if you're into something casual, and I don't mean like just a one-night stand, but not building the life, maybe that taking years, then I think this person with the Knight of Cups would love to come towards you, but you're seen as a Queen of Pentacles. Like you're a high valued woman. You're gorgeous. You look like, you know, you want something in life, maybe even a family. I don't know. But the thing is like, I don't know. It's a knight. Like we don't want no knights. We want kings. I don't know if that person's in their king energy yet. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword question here for me. And the reason why I say that is because it's like a yes to the question. Yeah, they would make an intention or they would make a move. But I think what if they're holding back right now It's because they have ideas of what you want. And you don't have to even discuss that with people. They can tell. You can tell people's energy right away, what type of women they are, what type of men they are, whoever, what they would deal with, what they would not deal with. You look like you're out of the league. You're out of the league. And you look like, I don't know if it's, let me see the way you look here. Yeah, you're beautiful, but I just feel like it's not just beauty for me. I feel like you're, are you looking like, are you single right now? Like in the sense of like no kids and stuff like that? Because there's a lot about family here and what you would want, you know? I know my biggest problem. What's your biggest problem, hun? What do you mean by that? I don't think you have any problems. I think it's this person and them not being in the right state of mind or energy to take this on to the degree that you may be looking for. If it's casual and like hang around until I get my act together, then yeah, maybe. But I can say that the person's extremely in love with you, thinks you're gorgeous. There's no attraction problems here. It's just, can I give this person what I think they would want? No. No. So listen, I would, with this person, look at actions more than anything, because this person has the capability to kind of ring you in, okay? Ring you in, string you along. They may, I don't like the magician here, so we have somebody who could potentially maybe act a particular way, promise the sun, moon, and stars, but it doesn't ever come through. So like, I don't know here. I don't know. You may have to ride this out, but I would just urge you, be careful what you give, okay? Be careful what you give. And listen, you don't need to give anybody anything. If somebody really is into you and they really like want to be with you, they will move the sun, moon, and stars for you. They will, unless there's other problems. But in this case, I feel like, I don't know, could be like a wrong time for the person, because I do got a lot of cards here indicating what this person thinks that you would want. And for them, they got too much on their plate right now. Okay. So yeah, it's a bit bittersweet with this one. I do think that they would make a move, but to what degree? Like how concrete would this move be? I don't know. A phone call, a date night. I don't know. Oh, a compliment. But like, I see this like a tight fist, and you wanting them to open it, and they're like, "Ugh, no, I can't. I'm not ready." No. That's what I get. Sorry about that, if that wasn't what you wanted to hear. Okay, I'm moving on now. I'm on Iris. Deepika, you're next. Hold on. I just want to, they signed me out. I just want to read down the line so everybody knows where they stand. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to read down the line. So next I'm working on Iris, then it's Deepika, then Kesia, then Caitlyn, then Shayen, okay? And if you're watching and if you're wondering if I'm still taking, I am still taking right now, okay? It's only when you see at the top where it says the pinned comment says readings now closed, don't send money, okay? Actually, sorry, I have to also honor that super chat from Tanny too. So after Deepika, I'm gonna go to Tanny. Okay, so let's look to Iris. Let's see, because your question's not here. Iris, where are you? Okay, so oh goodness, where is she? She said she's gonna, are you here, Iris? She said she's going into a meeting. Oh goodness. Are you here, Iris? Okay, if she's not, I'm gonna go to Deepika. So I'm going to Deepika now. Okay, so Deepika is asking, have I already met my future spouse? If yes, how will I find him? If no, how to recognize him? Okay, I'll try to do, that's like 3 questions. I'll try to do as much as I can. I'm trying to give everybody like maybe 8 minutes, which is a lot, okay, considering the price, but I'm trying to, because I know you guys like these readings. I do it honestly, just, you know, because I know a lot of people, it's hard for them to pay what my prices are, so that's fine, but I can't promise these readings. So a lot of you have been emailing me trying to find out when I'm going to go live. I can't create a schedule for this, guys. My life is too chaotic. I literally decide within 10 minutes if I'm going live, so I don't know how to prepare anybody. Has Deepika already met her future spouse? Let's do you see my comments? Hold on. What's going on here? I sent my question. Oh, okay. Iris, okay. So give me a second. I'm going to do right after. No, I'm not in the meeting, girl. Okay. I guess my chat is slow. I'm going to do you right after Deepika, okay? Because I've already put the intention into the cards. Has Deepika met her future spouse yet? That's a no, for sure. Okay. So let's move on to the next question that she's asking. How will she know when she met her future spouse? How will she know? How will she know she met him? Oh, wow. These are like really deep cards to get for a question like this. Holy moly. More on the moon. Holy crap. What is going on here? Okay, you two are gonna have to do a lot of work together. One thing I can say, Deepika, is that you don't have to do anything to find this person. They will find you, okay? One way you will figure out that this is your person, like a little snippet, an idea. They will be very wealthy. They will have money. But oh my goodness, with the devil, they could be, with the hermit, how do I say this? You may have a lot of codependency things to work out, because I feel like this person will be very obsessed with you, very territorial. Deepika, this is maybe a question you may not even wanted to ask, okay? I do feel like here you've got a lot to work on. You will marry this person. You will find your truth with them, but it may not have longevity to it, okay? Why this needs to get brought up to you, I don't know. I don't know if you'll have another husband after this, but maybe you'll be able to work it out. I don't know, but you will psychically know with the moon. You guys have met before. And I'm going to tell you another thing with the Knight of Pentacles. 1 year, 2025, I'm seeing, okay, I hate to do this, but they're showing me November. I'm seeing November in 2025. This person's on their way to you. I'm not saying that the relationship will be bad. What I'm saying is you have a lot to learn with them. A lot to learn with them. And it's necessary. And you will grow together. But listen, it could be a bit rough. It could be a bit rough. I'm not going to lie. It could be a bit rough. And in the ways that it would be rough, it could be that this person's, I don't know, very territorial. Maybe they've got, you know, what do you call it? Like codependency issues to work out. But I feel like with the moon here, there's something hidden. And what is the thing that's hidden? It's what I'm picking up on. It's what you've experienced before with this person that you're coming to work out. You won't be able to actively see that. Okay, so what do I call you? I'm confused. Oh, so who are you, AU11? What's your name on there? What's your name on there, on the PayPal? So, Deepika, listen, you're going to have to experience this. And like, let's not pretend like every relationship we encounter is a happy, hunky-dory situation. There's going to be a lot to learn. And I do think like you've met before, you will marry, but you will find your truth in this connection. This person will help you to find your truth. And I am going to say another thing because I'm not afraid to. It may not last, okay? Iris. Didn't I just read for Iris? I just read for you, so you may have to scroll back. I just read for you. No, met before in the past life. Not in this life, past life. You're coming back to work on something. It's for the both of your soul group. Soul group. No. Yeah, I just read for you. You have to scroll back. You read for me? I don't know what's going on here. Really? I find that really weird. Okay. Oh, got it. Because you didn't have your question there. Got it. So you're next, Iris. Don't worry. And then after that is Tanny, then Kesia, then Caitlyn, then Shayen, and then I just got another one. Hold on. If you guys think this is easy for me, it's not, guys. It's just like a lot of work just because I don't usually read this much people in this amount of time. And then I have Lorna or Iona. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Okay, so Deepika, yeah, this is your person. It doesn't mean that the relationship's going to be bad, but you're going to have to work on stuff together. And listen, it will be what you make of it. I'm not thinking that it may last. But if you work on this codependency issues you have with each other, it could last and it could be actually very healthy. But when you meet, you've got things to do. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to read for Iris now. Hi, Iona. Just give me, so you're last so far. There's a couple before you, few. So just wait for your turn. Okay. So I'm going to read now for Iris, which is strange. I can't believe I was probably looking for you. That's what happened. Okay, will Nick make a move towards me? Okay, so this reading is for Iris. Please bring forth the messages she needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, yeah, that's probably what happened. That used to happen in the other types of readings when I did it with Charisse too. I would be like, didn't I just read for that? Okay, no problem. I see it here. I see it. And do I pronounce it Iona? Iona? Is that how I say your name? Messages for Iris. She wants to know if will Nick make a move towards her. Why are there so many work cards? Do you know this person from work? Oh my God, why is there so much work cards? More on the Three of Wands, more on the Judgment, more on the Empress. I mean, yeah, more on this one, more on that, more on the Seven. Can I ask another question? Just because I have to rule it out. Does the person have a wife? I need to make sure when I see an Empress that I don't have a wife sitting here, or I don't know, some sort of ex-wife, someone they were in a serious relationship with. Does this person, they have a wife? Okay, now that I know that they have a wife, this doesn't look that good to me, okay? I feel like here we've got a lot of professional cards, a lot of distracted cards, cards that like would show me that this person's deep in thought elsewhere. I think here with the Judgment, there's a lot to ride on this move. There's a lot to ride, as in lose, like, it's unprofessional. I don't know. It could be all those types of things that like really make you contemplate whether you want to make a move like this. I feel like here, this person values their relationship, okay? And it may not be that they're totally in love with the woman, okay? But it could be that they've got a lot invested in this connection, and it's those usual things that people worry about. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like when people wonder about, you know, if they'll lose their money, what could happen. Like, this is risky. This feels very risky. And I don't feel confident as a reader to say yes. I don't know what this person is doing to kind of give you the idea that they're interested in you, but if it's like talk, flirt, eye contact, it may remain there. Give me more on Nick. Feelings for Iris, or maybe intentions. Encore. Taking the elevator instead of the stairs. Truth lives. I think the encore makes me feel like, listen, there's going to be more of whatever is being offered right now. There could be an opportunity to do something, but that truth lives card scares me a bit. It scares me a bit because I feel like here, what is the truth? This person has somebody. But this could also be that they express something. So let's find out. Is this, give me more on what this truth lives card is. Okay, so this is about the deceitful behavior, and then it comes down to a choice. Now, I guess I should probably have drawn one more. What will that choice end up in? So balancing the both of you, balancing the both of you. So I guess what the cards are trying to say, Iris, is like, what are you looking for? If you're looking for that person to be with you, like fully in a committed relationship, it's probably going to be a no. Because I was even asking like, okay, well, what's the choice going to be? And then we got another Two of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles talks about just stacking things on the plate, no matter how busy I am, doing through two things or carrying on two things at one time. So, make a move towards you, maybe. Future, I don't feel confident as a reader that I can even tell you that I see anything, because I feel like this relationship with the wife, they're afraid to lose whatever they've got with her. So I don't know. I want to be careful. Not committed. It's just really passionate. Yeah, but my question to you is that playing with fire? Like, what if you do get passionate, right? And then you start to develop feelings? Because I know as females, sometimes we, like, once we're with somebody, we kind of like just by nature start to kind of like bond with the person. And then I'm wondering, like that's why I say I want to be careful. You've got taking the elevators instead of the stairs. This thing has the potential to fly off the handle with no like instruction manual. Do you know what I mean? Like, as in, like, we're not even thinking carefully about this. We just fly up to the top. So I guess I want to say here, you're playing with fire, okay? And it's not about them with someone else. It's more about you, like how you'll feel about this. Eventually, you may, but you know, listen. You know, I don't know, guys. Sometimes we have things we have to learn with people. So how much can I really answer, you know, within this question, or say stay away from somebody? You know, you do whatever you feel guided to do. And maybe you're feeling guided to do something with this person because you have something you have to learn with them. Don't underestimate connections. Don't underestimate relationships with people. Nobody comes into your life for no reason, okay? We all have, you know, work to do here. That's why we're here. Nobody came to Earth for a vacation, okay? So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on this situation. I will say, though, like, be careful, okay? Let me go over here because I think I need to go to Tanny next. Yeah, Tanny, I'm going to go to Tanny. Just to let everybody know where I'm at, I'm going to Tanny, then I'm going to Kesia, then Caitlyn, then Shayen, then Iona. Let me just refresh this and see if anybody else popped in here without me noticing. Okay, yeah, so that's what it is so far. So let me go to Tanny. What is that choice? So when I asked about the choice, okay, that it would come down to, I don't know if it's you're making them do a choice or just the choice being there as the third energy. They would choose to have both going on at the same time. Okay, that's what I said. So I don't know if you're cool with that, but that's what they would all be able to offer you. Okay. Oh my God, you're so funny. You put the whole conversion there in your question. That's so funny. Okay, how will my career unfold? I am currently building an online platform. I do believe in my destiny, but sometimes there are moments of doubt. Understandable. We're all human. It's all a very human thing. So don't you know, be patient with yourself. We all have it. But I will say, though, we do get to eventually the point where we become very numb. And then that's the coolest point to be in, okay? When you just don't give an F about anything. I am. Hi. Let me just see who I'm talking to. Hi, Joanna. Oh, you're welcome. I am still taking donations. A career of hers. I don't have to say anything about what you're doing. Spirit will know. Let's talk about her career. How will it unfold? Messages for her today, please. Oh, wow. You're totally in the right direction. Good for you. Big clapping I'm hearing. I'm hearing like a whole audience clapping for you. That's just my remote viewing, guys. If you're like, well, what are you talking about? What audience? That's just in my mind's eye. Oh my God. I never saw cards that said that you were just more on the right track than this. Give me more on the Queen of Wands. Give me more on that. Give me more on Three of Cups, more on Hermit, more on Moon, more on Ace of Swords, and more on Two of Cups. Wow, look what's on the bottom. Sorry to yell. Are we good, guys? Because my screen is freezing. Can you hear me? I don't want to start speaking unless you guys can hear me. I just don't want to keep talking. Are we good? You froze, but you're back. Okay, perfect. All right. You know what I like about the Justice card as well, too? You're totally karmically where you're supposed to be. So I don't know if this is a passion of yours, but listen, what you need to know is that you're on the right path. Now, there are some things here that you need to be aware of. There are some things here that you need to be aware of. Don't fight up against yourself if you find your emotions fluctuating. Fight up against yourself if you find your emotions fluctuating between or during this time of building it. As a business owner myself, I can tell you that, you know, don't start watching other people. Don't expect things to click off in 3 months. I could have fully given up before I was doing what I was doing here online in a year, because it took me a year to get 1,000 subscribers. And if I would have given up then, I would have never had what I had now. So be prepared just for like strong emotions. Whatever you're doing, because it is your calling, okay? It's your calling in life. It's gonna have that. You know, when you're going and working for people, sometimes that can be like kind of like, I don't want to knock it, but it's just like it's autopilot. You're just doing something that you do. But when it's a passionate, like it's like a passion of yours, or if it's something that you feel called to do, that affects you differently because you invest into it. It's something you put your life, your soul, your essence into it. So it's like it has more of like an effect on you. So be prepared for that, okay? But oh my goodness. The other thing I want to say here as well too is that give me more on that Three of Swords. I don't know what type of a business this is, but very involved with that, okay? I'm paying attention to when my screen freezes so that I make sure I don't talk, okay? The other thing I'd like you to be aware of with this business is that don't be surprised if you, in the beginning of this, feel like you're having to put out more than you're receiving. That's all part of it as well. But I feel like with this business, you will see progress. You will have things to cheer about, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time. But I want you to be aware of two things. Your clients, make sure you're creating some sort of a distance, okay? Second of all, don't be surprised if your emotions start fluctuating and you find yourself getting super invested. That's just what happens when you have your own, thing going on. And thirdly, don't be also surprised too if you find in the beginning or for a while that you're putting out a lot more financially into it than receiving. I feel like once time passes, and I want to say a year, you will start to see the return. But what you needed to know, what Spirit wanted you to know, okay, about this question, mainly, is that you're right where you're supposed to be. You're not making a mistake. And this is something karmically that you're supposed to be doing. And I do feel like in past lives, you've done something in the same way, but to a different degree. So let's just be real here because listen, you could have had a past life in the 1700s, but obviously they didn't have the internet, okay? But maybe you were networking in that way. This is something that is following you, and good for you for finding your passion, because a lot of people struggle with that. They struggle with that, okay? You do have to pray to the universe for them to show it or to open it up. But guys, you got to be willing to, jump through those hoops, take those risks. People don't realize that half the time in finding their passions, they have to go out of their comfort zone. Will this provide financially? Absolutely. You got the Three of Cups and you got the Three of Wands. So you're celebrating and you're moving forward. Let me get one more card. There you go. There's the money. Okay, there's the money. So I saw that there was celebrations about progress, but I was like, in regards to what? That's what I was asking in my mind. So then I picked up another card and I got the Ace of Pentacles. So you better believe this is financially. And this may actually open up other doors. I'm seeing three paths stemming from this. So don't be surprised if down the line you get an idea to do a branch off in a different direction. And let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. When I started YouTube, I didn't have any clue but I didn't have any type of intention to do private readings. People started asking me for them. And I was like, okay. So then that was another set of income. Then I got this intuition, like go on Patreon. And then I was like, okay. And so I listened, and then that was another set of income. Do you see what I'm talking about here? I even was selling candles for a bit. I mean, I tried it. I didn't like it, but I tried it and I was making money that way from this, So don't be surprised if this spreads out, okay? This is very profitable, but what's the most important is not just the money. You're where you're supposed to be. You're doing what you're supposed to do. And why that would be the best answer I feel like that you get out of this whole reading is that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, because we cannot be on the right path. We can be in jobs we hate, and we know we're not on the right path. You don't have that with this situation. Okay, so let's go back to the drawing board. Let me just refresh. Okay, so I am So I see here, Chit. Why did you send? Are you looking for 4 questions? Wow. Okay. I'm on Kesia now. Let me just gather my cards. Hi, lately I've been struggling emotionally, mentally. What am I currently unaware of? What spirit wants me to realize? Okay. So let's talk to Kesia. She's been struggling emotionally and mentally. What does spirit want her to know about this? What does spirit want her to know about this? More on this card, more on that card, more on this card, more on that. Do you have a lot going on in your life? I feel like we just have way too much going on. I see family. I see some sort of love relationship. I see children. Can you answer me very quickly if you're there? You're welcome, Tanny. Kesia, are you here? I just feel like you have every right to feel overwhelmed. I've got so much going on in these cards. I mean, I would be overwhelmed. You need a break. Spirit's saying you need a break. Like, it's going to be up to you to take it. I mean, I'm going to give you some advice on how to feel going forward, but I would say if you can get away, you should. You should absolutely get away. You need a break, like with friends, or I don't know what you would do to take a break. Sometimes people go alone, sometimes they go in groups, but I just feel like here, you're working too hard. Something with work needs to end. I don't know if you're taking on more of the burden than other people are not. I don't know if people are not sharing the responsibility. I feel like here, a break has been needed for a while, Kesia. I don't even know where you are. Are you here? I hope you are here because I like when people are here when I am reading for them, but I guess she's not. This is very, very direct of a message. You need a break. You need to and I know sometimes it may be hard to do that, but I feel like, can you even go into nature? Can you get some time away? I've got even a love relationship here that is, I feel like a lot. It's just, I don't know if you're dealing with some sort of connection that is making you feel a little off balanced. Can you give me more for Kesia advice about this emotional, like she's suffering? What does she need to know? Overshares, cautious, sugarcoating. Oh, wow. Okay, so I feel like with the overshares, this has a lot to do with, I feel like you overdoing it with your time, your effort. Something needs to get cut down with that. And I know a lot of times when people do receive the messages, they don't want to accept the answers that Spirit tells them to do. I know that can be very hard. But it's what they're telling me to tell you. And I think with the cautious, like, you need to be careful because you could really push this, okay? Sugarcoating, you're not saying something that you should. There's things that you need to be saying. You need to be saying no. You need to be saying no more. I don't know why, but I'm getting this idea here that you're doing way too much for everybody else. I just saw something pop up. Is that Kesia speaking? It's always really helpful. Okay, I don't know who. I thought I saw somebody write. These are the types of questions people don't really like to hear, you know, because they want me to give them a miracle cure. I feel like it starts with you. I feel like you're going to have to say no, no more. And you're getting this caution yellow tape, as in if you keep going like this, it may get worse. But with the sugarcoating, I feel like something's not being said. Maybe your time is not being honored. Maybe you are. Because I get here, I can't tell if you're a mom or if you're just like a very beautiful energy where you're just always giving and exuding to others. But this has to get reined back. Now, there's also a connection here. I don't know who this is with, but you're not here. And I will not be able to, you know, come back to this. So I don't know. You'll have to scroll back once you get back. But I feel like this is just a lot on one's plate. But what I will say is that you will get through it. But you can't just get through it, Kesia. You're going to have to take action. And there's going to have to be a lot of things that are stopped, let go, and cut off. I don't have anything more to say on this. So I'm going to move to the next person. So I'm at Caitlyn. I'm going to move on. It's, yeah, what's, did you send four, I see here you sent two $30 payments. Okay. I have a question for you because I know who you are. Do you want me to tape these things and send them to you later? Would you rather that? That way I can cut through my list? Would you rather me instead to read publicly? Would you rather me create a video for you and send them all to you by email? Or do you want me to read for you live? It's really up to you. Because I can do that. Because for question, I may be here for a while and then the list will get stacked up. Either way is okay. Okay, I'm going to send you tonight. I'll work on it after I get off this live and then I'll send it to you. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Just because I would probably, you know, like again, my list would probably, you know, yeah. Okay, so Caitlyn, let's talk to Caitlyn. Are we here? I should probably announce that I'm reading for you and that way you can say, like, put a wave in the chat that you're here, just in case I have to, you know, reference or ask you something. Are you here, Caitlyn? Yay, okay, there you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Lucky 8. I really do. Okay, so let's see what Caitlyn's asking. Why can I not click on your, there we go. Love life. What's next? Okay, Aelia, I don't know your name, sorry, Aelia. I got your payment, just letting you know I just saw the notification. Okay, who's coming into love next and will it lead to commitment for Caitlyn? Talk to Caitlyn about love today. She wants to know who's coming in. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, with the Chariot. But let's get clarifiers because I usually get excited. Oh, wow. Okay, give me more on the High Priestess, more on the Two of Cups, more on that. More on the Queen of Wands, more on the Queen of Cups, more on the, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look what's on the bottom. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know when this will come in, but I feel like this is worth waiting for. Like, I feel like you should just be really happy today, moving forward. Just be happy any day, because I feel like it doesn't matter when this comes in. It's going to be like fantastic. Fantastic. Like, this is nice. This is good. This is not, trouble. I don't feel like I'm picking up on trouble. I'm feeling like this is really nice. Listen, I think here we've got like a Six of Cups. It feels like there's a connection that will come in. I'm going to tell you something, Caitlyn. The first thing I felt like when I saw the Hermit was that this was going to help you heal. I don't know if you need healing in something. You may not even be aware that you need healing. Listen, this connection could just come in because you need healing from the a-holes that came from before, okay? This person will provide healing, okay? Hi, Aura. I know who you are. Okay. I just feel like I just got this sense that like it was going to be a very healing connection. It's going to be very emotional based, but it's going to feel like it's not real. It's not going to feel fully real. With the Temperance, it's going to feel like it's existing spiritually, and it's also like physically, and it's just, it's unexpected when it comes in. I feel like you may doubt it a bit. You may wonder a bit because maybe it's going to be a little too good. But I think you'll get over that. I think you'll be good. I think you will somehow believe in the connection, but at first you'll be a bit caught off guard. Now, what the heck was your question? Because I'm feeling like I got caught off guard here because it's like such a great energy here. Let me go back to the your question so I can like answer your question. Will it lead to commitment? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? One thing I can say too, just because I want to make sure, with the Three of Pentacles, it might come into your workplace, this person, or it's that this person you've got some sort of big soul contract with, and you would. So this is my soul contract card. Yes, you know, textbook format, it can be the work card, but you're coming together for a higher purpose, I feel like. And what you need to know predominantly about this connection is that it's going to heal you. It's going to heal you. And it's going to make you believe in stuff again, you know? But this is your person with the Four of Wands. I mean, look at these great cards. You're asking about love. You literally got like the best cards. You got the Four of Wands. You got the Six of Cups. You got the Two of Cups. These are all great cards to get when you're asking about that. And I don't even see any kind of problems, really. I'm not saying that you won't have problems. I mean, that's just not normal if you didn't. But what I mean is, for the most part, like 90% of it is going to be nice. And it's going to, what's the most important thing you need to hear about this connection is, yeah, it will lead to commitment. But what it will lead to more is healing. Healing. It's going to heal you. It's going to make you believe that the world is nice again or something. I don't know. Something to that degree. But I would really just be happy about that, you know, no matter who comes into your life before this person does or whatever is going on, just know that it's going to happen. What are you writing me? Let me see. I'm so excited. I've been wanting well for this mess, a toxic relationship. So that's what you need the healing from. Because you see with the Two of Cups is a great card to get in love. You know why? It talks about equal energies moving back and forth between each other. It doesn't talk about one person more into the other than the other is to them, or that one loves the other more than the other one loves them. It talks about equalness, okay? Harmony, balance, and respect in love. And what I love is that your emotions are being fulfilled for once, you know? So I don't know if these other toxic relationships were able to, you know, they were good in other areas, but emotionally, it was just terrible. This is going to be something that emotionally fulfills you. And with the Four of Wands, I wouldn't be surprised if you walk down the aisle, if it becomes a very super solid bond that lasts for a while. This feels very soulmate to me. Yeah. So I don't know. They're just telling me you need to be happy. Be happy for no reason. Just be happy for no reason. Like, just, you're somewhere, just be happy. You're like, I know there's a person there for me. Like, it's just, of course there's a person there for me, you know? So yeah, this looks nice. And you know, like the cards, that's what's great is you can see them. If they were different, I wouldn't be saying this, okay? So good for you. Good for you. Okay, I'm moving on now to Shayen. Can I get a message from Noni or Eagle Spirit regarding Josh and how he treated me the other day? I honestly so confused. I thought he loved me, but he never treated me so badly. Like he hated me. It was cruel. I don't get it. Okay. So I'm assuming Noni is like a grandmother. I don't even know. Anyways, Eagle Spirit. Okay. So Shayen needs more. She needs more. We're not judging her. She needs more. It's understandable. What happened was very hurtful. I could see it myself in the cards. She needs more though. She needs more about this. She needs more regarding what Josh did. Give her more, please. You're welcome. You're welcome, Caitlyn. She needs more. Give her more, please. The first thing I felt very strongly here when I pulled this card, I was actually surprised I got that message. I'm not even sure if I'm aware of stuff like this, but I got like this person will get theirs. They will get theirs. I don't know the dynamics around this karma, but they will get theirs. Let me draw more just to clarify. Is Noni a grandmother? Are you there? I'm assuming that's Liren Kitten. Are you there? Is Noni a grandmother? 1 second. Iona, you're next. You're next, Iona. What happened to Liren Kitten? Okay, so we have, listen, I don't know what this is. That's interesting. I don't usually read stuff like this. You know, I'm not really big on the whole revenge thing, but I feel like she's going to take care of him. She's going to take care of him. I got the mother, the grandmother. I thought that was interesting. Because with that justice there, I feel like she's going to handle this. But I don't like usually read on stuff like that, you know, when it comes to stuff like this. He may actually get some sort of embarrassment coming to him soon or fall flat on his face. But I feel like she's very protective. She's very protective, I feel like, and with the justice, it may not even be that it's actually coming from her. It could be that she's just letting you be aware that justice will come for him. But listen, you got to leave him alone, though, as well. Okay? I feel like there's also this added bonus message here about, you know, not playing into it. I feel like here, this person can get what they deserve, but I feel like you need to also move on. You are, with the Eight of Swords, really trapping yourself by staying attached to this person. So listen, now that I'm reading the message more, no, she's not going to do anything to him. She's telling me that the justice will come to him. But she's also saying that you also need to free yourself. You need to move out of troubled waters. You need to move to calmer waters. And that's by not engaging, as in moving on. You are selling yourself short, I feel like, by connecting with this person. They have nothing to offer you. Nothing to offer you. I also feel, can I ask you another question? Because I feel her presence here in this spread. Was she more connected to you than your mother? Was your mother not really as around than her? Like, I don't know why I'm getting that message, but I need to clarify so I can continue. Was she more of a mom than your mom? Hi, Moonlight. Can you? Yes, absolutely. Okay. Can I tell you something? You may not be wanting to hear this because I feel like your mom could have been maybe hard to deal with. Not maybe in the nicest space. She was never in the nicest space, but she's telling me there was reasons for this. Okay. Oh, well, that makes total sense. We've got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is not emotional in any sense, okay? And she actually can be the most brutal mother out of all the zodiac signs. I'm not knocking anybody here who's one. I'm just saying, okay? She's saying to have a bit of forgiveness. There are reasons for this woman, the way that she behaves, and it's not to be taken on personally by you. I'm dead serious, Liren. That's coming through. I'm dead serious. If you have been struggling with like your validation as a person, your worth as a person, it has to be released. What this woman did, okay? It's not a reflection of you, it's a reflection of her. And that needs to be separated, okay? I don't know how to tell you how to heal from that, but she's going to help you. So if you want to ask for help on how to release that, because guys, you need to understand that when parents are not present, they're like, look at them all. There's like, they got things going on. I'm not saying it's right, but they're not even in a space to like, that's mentally, or emotionally right to give you that love. They can't even give it to themselves. Okay, I have to move on. Wow. Okay, I may start shutting this thing down soon. Where are we here? Okay, let me just see something. Okay, I'm on Iona now. Whew. What's going on here? Okay. So Iona, I think, asked me her question inside the chat. So I'm gonna go back to the chat. Iona, where are you? Okay. I would like to look at my career and what to expect there. Okay, so let's talk to Iona about career. Let's talk about career. I am reading for Iona. Please bring forth the messages she needs to hear at this time, not the messages she wants to hear. And please bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret them to her. Liren Kitten, there was a lot of energy there from your grandmother. I just want to, wow. Very deep messages coming through. May not be the easiest to receive. Okay, talk to Iona about career, please. Is there two paths that you can take right now in career? I feel like you may be shifting in a different direction very soon. Iona, are you there? Yep. Yep to my question. Give me more on Magician. Oh, you're about to take off in a different direction. That's for sure. I don't know. Do you want to do something different? You're welcome, Liren Kitten. Oh my God. What is going on here? Oh my God. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We've got a passion with the Ace of Cups here coming through. And I always get very excited about that because I'm all for that. I'm against the matrix. Please don't do things you don't want to do just for money. Please don't do that. Please, please. Do what you love. You may not have the full picture with the Two of Swords, Iona, but I'm telling you, this is going to go very far. And listen, if you have been contemplating either if you should, if you're on the right path, it's an absolute yes with the Ace of Swords. And Listen, you may be sitting on a gold mine here. You may be sitting on a gold mine here. It may not be at first, but I don't feel like it takes long. Maybe like 7 months, 8 months, and then you're getting jobs. Very successful. I love that the magician is here because, you know, you're talking about being an artist. I'm artist, but have side jobs. Okay, well, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing the most. And it feels very colorful for me. And I don't mean like paint. I just mean it feels like there's a lot of energy. And I just feel like here you're just on the go with the Chariot. So I don't know if it's here that you get more jobs, but you're constantly in motion. You're constantly in motion. You want to do your artwork, not side? Well, you're on the go. You're on the go. Like you're busy. I don't feel here like, what do I say? Like, stagnant energy, slow. I don't feel like I have to tell you, be patient. This feels exciting for me. And whatever you're going to be doing is going to be bringing you a lot more money, but not just more money, Iona. This is money that is what you deserve. So if you were getting paid crumbs before, this is the opposite of that. This is getting money and it's like, it's on par with what I have to offer. This maybe even a little bit more. This is not like shortchanged. This is above. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm in a good space. It's like, yeah, the money is great, but I feel more in a good space about it. I feel great. Whatever you used to feel before about career, it's not going to be the same. And it's going to give you a high. You're going to feel like you're high on life. Like you took something, but you're like, I didn't take nothing. I didn't even have a drink. I'm just that excited about my life because with the magician, you're so talented. This is what you're supposed to be doing. And I don't want to underestimate the magician card, like especially when you're talking about an artist. Are you kidding me? And listen, don't be surprised if there's teaching jobs down the road, okay? Don't be surprised if there's teaching jobs. Don't be surprised if people start looking up to you and asking for advice. And I don't know how that will culminate. I don't know if it's that you're going to have your own studio. I just don't know because this thing will go far. Yes, I prepare a new project for July. Yeah, but I feel like don't put yourself inside of any kind of boxes in your mind because this could go far. And you know, with the magician, he's a leader. He has others who are looking up to him. That's why I say don't be surprised if you start to get followers. This looks good. I don't know. I'm not worried about anything here. I'm not worried about anything. And I do want to tell you another thing too, though. If you ever have something, okay, I know artist people do this. Artist people do this, but I'm getting the message over here. If there's anything, like if you had to talk about your life and you had to ever talk about something that brought you pain or sadness, maybe it was the way you grew up, they're saying to channel that into the artwork. And then name the artwork appropriately to that. There's going to be other people who are going to connect to the painting or whatever the heck you're making and have a resonance with that. It can actually vibrationally lift the planet. Or those who maybe even also, guys, that's so intricate. I don't even know how to get it into words. People will connect to the artwork and they're going to feel a kindredness in the photo with something that you've dealt with, that they've dealt with. But it's like something you're channeling. It's like when you journal, you know, when you're not feeling good and you start journaling your feelings, but you're in your case, you're putting it into art. Do you get what I'm going? That's a little side message. Start doing that because people will connect to it. It will be quite interesting to see how that manifests for you as well too. You'll be like thinking that you just, I don't know, it was for you, something you just did for you, but then people are interested in buying it, or I don't know, like doing something with it. So this looks great. I'm sorry, I can't say anything else. This looks wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I'm on Taylor now. I've made a lot of changes the past few months. I would like to know if Spirit has any encouragement or guidance for me at this time. Also, I love your readings. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm reading for Taylor. She would like to know if Spirit has any encouragement or guidance for me at this time, for her, sorry. She's been making a lot of changes and she wants to know what Spirit has to say about all of that, specifically the changes that she's made. Wow. Temperance, a universal card. Ooh, wow. Oh, you're freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself. You may not even have the full picture of the energy of the freeness that you're about to feel. Right now, it could be coming. Give me more on the 10 of Cups. Give me more on the Tower. Oh my God, the changes are coming through here. The Lovers, the 8 of Swords, the Temperance. Oh my God, Taylor. You're listening to your intuition. Thank you for doing that. Spirit is saying thank you. You're finally listening. You're fine. You're welcome, Iona. Oh, this is you, Medusa? Okay. You're finally going with the flow, honey. That's not my words, that's Spirit. You're finally going with the words. You've kind of, been gathering as much information as you can. And I feel like it's mentally on what you should do. And I just feel like here you're in the process of freeing yourself. We got 2 10s. I feel like whatever changes you have made, they have not been easy. You've probably said goodbye to some people or some situations. And I feel like here it was what caused the transformation. It's what caused the transformation for you with the Tower. Oh my God. You're moving out of troubled waters, but it's not like fully there yet. Wherever you're at right now, at the time of receiving this reading, like right now, the benefits have not fully come to you. This is something that you will see over the next few months or months period. This beginning, these steps you've taken, they're like the thing that is going to make the wheels turn that lead to like all the things down the road. It's like, okay, let me explain something to you. I don't know how much you guys know about quantum physics. Hi, Pink Lady, I am still. If it says readings are closed at the top, that means I'm not. You ever heard this thing about every time you make a decision, you create another timeline? So even if you made one decision, that other timeline with you that didn't make the decision is still existing somewhere else. It's like a trickle effect. You have no idea yet what the benefits of these changes are going to bring for you in your life. I am going to say another thing. One of them, the things I do see here, you're welcome. One of the things I do see here, it could be a particular relationship, something that you've been wanting that could bring you closer with this person. I don't know who they are, but I do also want to say that the Lover's card can talk about very difficult decisions. And in order to get that desired outcome that you want in your life, you knew you had to take those decisions. Now we've got the Moon here, which tells me the intuition is involved, the higher self. And you're finally, for once, defending it at all costs. What do I mean by that? Let's say you make a decision. People are like, what? You're like, that's just what I feel guided to do. But why? That's just what I feel guided to do. But that doesn't make any sense. That's just what I feel guided to do. Honor it and just honor it and leave me be. That type of energy, okay? This is why I say to people, be patient. People are so hard on themselves. Listen, opening that channel to your higher self, your intuition, it's a muscle. And, you're on the path of it getting a lot more even stronger, okay? But, we're indoctrinated on this planet, okay, from the time we're young, and we're not taught these things, unfortunately. So we have to always find it, but you're finding it. And what you need to know is that good for you, but you're about to free yourself even more than, like, if you think either you're not experiencing maybe right now the depths of what this is going to do, or you have experienced a little bit of happiness, but there's so much more coming. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to know. That's exactly what you need to know. But these changes, they were imperative. They were imperative. And if you have been wondering if those changes were right, they were right. They were right. You don't even need to tell me what you did. That's what I'm getting for you. I feel drawn to draw a card for you from here. I'm very proud of you. I don't know you, but I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. I'm here for humanity. And anytime I see somebody working on themselves, okay, I felt like I was going to backslide, but this is what I need to hear. Don't worry if you do either. Don't worry if you do. As long as you commit to this self-improvement, you'll be fine. We're all human, okay? But I'm always going to honor somebody who's at least trying, okay? Instead of just follow the crowd or just, you know, shut everything down, you know? It's sad. It's sad when I go out there and I ask people about their intuition and they know what they say to me, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, oh my God, you know that little thing in your gut that tells you like maybe don't walk down that road, or this guy doesn't seem right, or you know that's the intuition. They're like, oh, that, and I'm like, it's so sad for us in humanity that you know, we haven't been taught about that, like the power that we hold, you know. Okay, so listen, that could be one thing. I don't know if that means anything to you. Public attention. You could be getting public attention. I don't know what that will mean. You'll have to think about what that means for you, but it feels positive to me. That could be something that you receive in the way of a reward for this. Give me more. Oh, wait, who am I speaking to? It's Kesia, right? Or no, not Kesia. Who am I speaking to? Don't mind me, Taylor. Look at this. Do your changes have to do with the fact that you stopped this doormat energy? Is that what you stopped? Answer me quickly. Taylor, yes, I know, sorry. Do your changes have to do with discontinuing being a doormat? Even energetically? There you go. There you go. There's a message on the bottom for you as well, too. I don't know if that's going to be for the future or for now. You don't need them. You don't need them. Whatever you made changes in regards to, you don't need them. Or whatever it was. Good for you. Good for you, girl. Or boy, I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a girl or stopped hanging out with people who needed me. Not exactly. You don't need them. You don't need them. Just bloody wonderful. Bloody wonderful. Good for you. I'm excited. Okay, Joanna, what will my music career be successful? So I just want to provide a little bit of an update. I'm on Joanna. We've got Aelia next. Then we've got Nora, then Chassity. So let's talk to Joanna today. Why is this thing stalling? Like, is my internet just that garbage? What's going on here? Of course it signed me out. Okay, Sikarat, I just received your payment, just letting you know, but there is a lineup. Let's talk today about Joanna. Please also confirm, Sikarat, if you are male or female within the chat. And please say that this is Sikarat in the chat and write what your question is, because I see that you did not put it. Talk to Joanna about her music career. More on the Page of Pentacles, more on the Tower, more on the Hermit, more on the Ten of Pentacles, more on the Temperance, more on the Star. So they want to talk more about this co-creating of this music career. I feel like here you may actually join a team. I don't know if this is being signed by a label. I don't know what that is with the Three of Pentacles, but I feel like you come into contact with people who will help you with this. What's your name on there, Pink Lady? What's your name? Hi, Rao. You have to say what your name is because I don't know what your name is on the PayPal. I think this is more pointing to the co-creating of this. Now, listen, this doesn't look like it's going to be super easy. I do feel like you do have a chance to have a hit. I do feel like a hit with this Page of Pentacles. But what I want to say mainly here is that be careful with who you're joining up with respect to this. I just don't know if this is like, I can't figure out what this group is. Is this like the record label? Is this people who want to help you? You need to be told in this reading that you need to be careful with who you get attached to. Make this your own thing. I don't know that you necessarily need to join people. So is this a group thing? What is this? I don't know if this is a record label. You might not even be aware of this right now, of what this is. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't like who you're joining up with in regards to this. This needs to be a solo thing. Really be careful. I don't know why I'm being shown this. Really be careful with who you're getting involved with this music stuff. I don't know if this is people who want to pretend like they're helping, but then they want something from you. I don't know what this is. Pink Lady, can you please say your name and what your name, your first name was in the PayPal so I know who you are? Yeah, I don't know. But you could have definitely a hit. I feel like you could have a hit, but what's important is that you're creating this. Let me get a card from here to get more. I'm getting a weird feeling. Hi, Coco's World. I'm getting a weird feeling about the group. I've got a group here and I got a group here. I just feel like I want to say, watch your back. I don't know why. Give me more in regards to Joanna's music career. Okay, Coco's World. What's your, okay, I'll get to you. Don't worry. Tell us more. Unrequited love. More. Bringing back to life. Leveling up. I don't like this card as well here with the public embarrassment and the laughing behind your back. I feel like we've got this group that are not for you. Be careful who you get. Okay, I know who you are, the Cocos. I saw yours. I don't know who you're getting involved with, but I would be very careful. Now, you've got another message here coming through about some sort of like something that didn't necessarily work out. I don't know why this is popping up, but it's not about the music career. This is about love life. And I feel like here there may be somebody who makes a pop-up appearance or who decides to come back from the dead. And I don't mean like from the dead, but the past. What happened here? Oh, I'm reading for you now. I've been reading for you for like 8 minutes, Joanna. You may have to scroll back. You may have to scroll back. I'm reading for you now. I've been reading for 8 minutes. This is all your spread. You've got a love message. I'm just going to continue and then you scroll back, okay? I'm getting a side message as opposed to, you know, what you originally asked. There may be somebody who I just feel like it didn't go down well with, okay? It could have even made you felt like this person didn't love you or it wasn't requited, it wasn't given back, okay? Okay, so you've leveled up. I would really not look backwards in this love situation. Somebody may want your attention, but this needs to stay dead and buried, okay? Needs to stay dead and buried. You have moved forward. energetically. And this is not something anymore that you can engage in, okay? This is just, it's over. It's over. Leave it in the past, okay? All right, so I'm gonna move on. I do see the music career going good, but try to handle as much of it as you can on your own, and be careful who you're getting involved with. I still don't know who Sikarat is, who sent me money. Can you please let me know what your question is and write it in the thing, because I don't see it here. Okay, Aurelia. I am very focused on my spiritual path and self-healing. Is the current healing method the right path for me? Okay, let's talk to Aurelia. Oh, okay. Wait, so I thought this was somebody else. Never mind. Oh, I thought this was someone else. That's funny. Okay, so talk to Aura G. Let me just call you Aura G. It's easier. About this current path that she's on, her spiritual path and her self-healing. Is the current healing method the right path for her? Her or him, doesn't matter. Is the current healing method the right path? Oh, okay, Pink Lady, good. Thank you for confirming. Give me more on the Ace of Cups. Give me more on the Temperance. Give me more on the Queen of Pentacles. Give me more on the Eight of Swords. Give me more on the Eight of Cups. Give me more on the King of Pentacles. I feel like you don't have the full picture right now. You're asking about like self-healing, the current healing method. Okay, so I feel like we're mainly talking about this current healing method. I don't feel like it's bad. I actually feel like it's helpful, but I feel like there's something else. Let me just see what's going on here. Okay, bye, Joanna. Thank you. I would say don't give up. I do feel like with the Eight of Swords, you are going through a lot. Whatever you are trying to correct, okay, through healing, it's deep. It's going to be a process. As far as if it's like the right path, I think you're definitely headed in the right direction, but I think you're going to stumble upon something else. I don't think you're done, like, finding out about methods. There's more methods to come. You don't have the full picture right now, but you're on the right path, as in you will stumble upon it. The universe is, I feel like, actually working in simpatico with you, because they see the action that you want to take. And I love that the Ace of Cups is here, because this would be the card of self-healing, okay? There's going to be more revelations down the road. This is not it. This is not it. I might have to shut down my reading thing. This is too much now. I'm going to shut down. I'm just going to put, so I just received a message from Lorna. You are going to be, I feel like, the last one, because I'm overheating. And let me see here. Yeah, so after Sikarat, okay, so let me just go through the list again. I'm on Aurelia, then I got Chassity, Sikarat, Glampo, the Carrie, and Lorna. And then I'm going to call it, I feel like, a day. So I'm just going to shut it down. Hold on. I'm not done with your reading. Just give me a moment. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. Okay, perfect. There's something else, Aura G. There's something else. And I don't think that you're going to have to do anything to find it. I think you're going to find it. You're going to be like coming into it very soon. And it's beautiful that we got Pentacle cards because it's more information on how to heal. But you're going to be transforming. You're going through a transformation with the death. And you will be very successful at this with the King of Pentacles. So I'm not really concerned about you. Let's see if we can get some more. Let's see if we can get a card from here. Let's get a card for Aura G in regards to this current method of healing. Truth lives. Truth lives. You will find the truth. But you know what? Another thing I want to tell you too is that being in your truth, becoming your most authentic self is going to also help towards this. So I just want you to know, I'm not gonna be able to check that, Pink Lady. I can't check my emails right now, not while I'm reading. So that could be also just in addition, a little bit of help for you. That, hey, whatever you're doing, good, 2 thumbs up. But listen, you will get to this self-healing by standing in your truth, being your most authentic self. And I love that you got this card because it's so good with the Ace of Cups, you know? So if you have like a blocked chakra, a throat chakra, if you have been, you know, you're kind of on a new thing to stand in your truth, be, you know, your most authentic self, you're working towards that, then you'll be successful. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you. So tell me if that makes sense to you. If that makes sense to you. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried with this. I think more information will come to you, but I think by standing in your truth, speaking your truth, speaking more up and out, that will also help you to self-heal. And that's not like really that weird. That's what it is. You have to kind of put down the mask, you know? I'm not saying you're a fake person, but like we all go through it, you know? We all put the mask on to conceal, to like protect. The more you can, you know, open yourself up and just be like, hey, you know, whatever, no matter what people think, that will also help move you along, okay? Yes, it's truth. It is truth. Okay, good. Good job. I commend you. I really commend you. Not everybody is working on this kind of stuff. They're just sitting in front of the TV, you know, watching their reality shows. Not that reality shows are bad, but you know, you got to be working on yourself. It's very important, especially right now with the energy that's on Earth. There's never been more of an important time to start working on yourself than now, okay? I'm not skipping anybody. What's your name on PayPal? I'm going right now here. Oh, you're next. Okay, so Nora. Feeling suppressed, looking for general guidance messages. Okay, so let's talk to Nora today. She is feeling suppressed and she is looking for general guidance messages. What can you tell her today, Spirit, please? Messages for Nora, please. She's looking for guidance messages. She's been feeling suppressed. That's not going to last forever with the Chariot. That's for sure. Oh, you got mental clarity coming. This feels like a phase to me. Does not feel like it will have any type of longevity at all. Okay. Whatever you're going through right now, it's supposed to be had. Okay. It's an experience. It's something you need to feel. I also feel like with the suppression, you're probably a bit bored too. I wouldn't be surprised if you're a bit bored, looking for more of maybe a challenge. You're welcome. You're welcome, Orgy. Maybe you're also looking for a bit of more of a challenge. Maybe you also are feeling numb. You want to feel more present in your life. What kind of guidance messages you're getting? You need to show up as yourself. The suppression has a lot to do with you not being able to step out into the world freely as yourself. Are you suppressed because of other people? Can you answer me, Nora? Are you being suppressed because of other people? Do you feel suppressed because of other people? Are other people making you feel like that? Can you answer me? Okay, I don't know where Nora is, but I feel like here, you want to break out. You want to be yourself, but I just feel like the suppression has a lot to do with others. I don't know. I feel like here there needs to be a coming away from what others feel like you should be, and just say F it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, that's not me. I do feel like even with the suppression, there could be even a false mask that you're wearing. And listen, sometimes people have to wear it. Maybe they have to go to work, but they want to say a bunch of stuff and they can't. So they have to put on the mask. But I see suppression here. I see it. And the general message is for you, as far as guidance, is that you have to somehow break free of it. You may have to come into some tough challenges where you're going to be making decisions very soon. And they won't be pleasant. They will not be pleasant. This actually makes me feel like I'm one of the previous people that we had who, you know, that I was reading for today, who was talking about all these changes they had to make, you know, that would lead them to, you know, maybe where they needed to be. That's what I see for you as well, too. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. You've got the Lovers here. I feel like this is tough choices to make. But it's unbelievable that you got the Knight of Swords as well, too, because I feel like you're very worried about the suppression with the Magician. And, you know, I don't know that I feel like you want to fit in. Nothing is working out lately. I don't know. What if I said to you that you need to be more connected to like your truth, because we have the Queen of Wands. So they're asking you to step into your Queen of Wands. Don't worry about zodiac signs. She's an energy. They want you to step more into your truth. The reason why things are not working out is because it has the surrounding energy of something that's inauthentic. You feel off and out of sync. What if I told you to be patient with yourself, though? What if I told you that you'll figure it out? What if I told you that you'll be okay? But I'm just giving you the steps that you can take. So you need to do something differently, Nora. I don't know how okay, like I don't know where you're at right now with how that feels to you. You got to do something different. What I can say about the Queen of Wands is that they are asking you to move forward with her energy. So she like speaks her truth. She doesn't dwindle. She says what she means. She doesn't care about whose feelings she hurts. Secondly, she always checks in with her intuition before she does anything. She doesn't do anything that feels off. And she doesn't do anything to appease anybody else. Okay? This is why she's the only queen that sits with the black cat in front of her. Okay? Okay, gotta get through it. I think you're changing right now. That's why it feels out of sync. What if I told you it's not really out of sync? What if I told you it's all coming together, but it has to feel out of a sync before it comes back together? What if you're being, not forced, but what if you are being pushed by the universe to change in some way? And it doesn't have to be that you were a bad person before. It just means you have to change. Like you have to become a different version of yourself. You're moving forward, you know? You know, we can't be into spirituality, ask for it, and then not like, you know, go through it. If you want to be in this kind of club, you got to go through it. So I don't really feel like it's as bad as maybe you think. I think it's actually coming together. It may look like it is, but I know for me, anytime I went through a big breakthrough, it looked like that. Recalibration. Oh, there's a better word. Thank you, Coco's World. I know for me, anytime I went through something better, it was total chaos and nothing made sense. I had one of those recently and I was like, where the hell is this taking me? Where the hell is this taking me? But then when I look back, I'm like, oh, that's what you guys were trying to do. Time to switch things up. This is helpful. I think you're going in the right direction. We wouldn't get the Chariot and the Ace of Swords if you were not, okay? You would not get those cards. You're totally moving in the right direction, but it's different. That's why it may feel also out of sync. You're also in a time of growing, so don't expect this thing to happen right away with this card. You're planting a seed, but you may not be like, you may be like, well, what are you talking about? I'm not doing this. Yeah, the universe is doing it for you. You know, one time this happened to me. I didn't even want the change. They're like, no, you're going through it. You're going to go through it. We're going to take everything away from you. You are not going to work here anymore. You're going to go do this now. Yeah, they took control. I don't know if you guys know about your higher selves and stuff like that. They can do that. When they see you going down a wrong path, they can shake SHIT up, okay? So I wouldn't be worried. I would ride it. Learn how to ride it. And listen, the Schumann resonance is 37 right now. It's at a 37. I wouldn't be surprised if you're feeling that too, because everybody who feels like to some degree awakened is feeling out of sorts, okay? Including me. But I've been given the tools by spirit to handle it. So that's why I can ride it, okay? Don't you worry, Nora. You're okay. You're okay. Thank you for the help, Coco's work. I'm not the best with words sometimes. I feel so much. I receive so much from spirit, but getting it into words is a whole other thing. Okay, I'm moving to Chassity now. Sikra, you're next. Then Glam, then Lorna. Will I get the job I applied for yesterday? Any info about a new job soon? Okay, let's talk to Chassity. Chassity, if you're there, say hello. That way, if I have to reference to you, you're here. Okay, let's first ask if you'll get the job. But just remember, if it's a no, don't worry. Anything can change. I'm just reading the energy of right now. Will Chassity get the job that she applied for yesterday? Oh, that's a card that has too much, that card is interesting. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Kesia. No problem. Okay, that's a bit of a difficult, I got to draw more for that. Will she get that job that she applied for yesterday? More on this Nine of Cups. They're a bit unsure about you. They may have a role for you, but it's not the role that I feel like you would want. They think that you need to be like in a smaller role. So whatever you may have went, I don't want difficult. What happened here? I don't know what that means. You're welcome, Nora. I don't know what type of a job position you were applying for, but they look at you like somebody, you know, who should apply for something else that's a little bit of a lower position. So I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like with the High Priestess, they could be a little unsure of you. I don't know. See, Page of Swords for me is like that young apprentice card. So what kind of a position was it? Just let me know. Yeah, that's why I drew more cards. Can you tell me the type of position? Like, what's the title of the position so I can understand this Page of Swords? Can you quickly put Moonlight, like, what was the title of the position? I don't know. These people didn't, I don't know. These people, for me, when they're viewing you, I don't know. It may be the same position, but they're like, I don't know. They don't feel confident really that you would be able to do that position there. So you may be doing the same position at your job, but I don't know. For them, I don't know. I just feel like they're judging something like of capability. Don't take me in the wrong way. I'm not trying to be rude to you. I'm really not trying to be rude to you. This is just what's coming through in the cards, but I don't like, you know, the hangman. I think they're a bit on the fence here. And the reason why I said the high priestess was difficult is because when you're engaging, you know, if they're viewing you as a high priestess, I feel like that would make them unsure because the high priestess can make you feel like that, you know, like we didn't get the full picture or the gist of who you were from that interview, you know, maybe they thought that you were holding back. They could also feel like that. That's weird. It's actually lower than what I've done besides currently. Oh, this position is lower than what you've done? Because that could be what that is too. Oh, see, this is why this is helpful. So this position is lower than what you've done. They may actually be wondering why you're doing that. That makes sense now. That could be where the confusion is about you. Like, why are you going for this position? But it still brings about the same answer. Like, not really sure if that would be your ideal position. Because the Page of Swords brings it down for me in roles. Yes, I have management. Okay, yeah, okay, listen. I think here, now this is making sense. That's why I asked you guys to say something. This Eight of Pentacles card, what you need to know about this card being on the bottom. This is a very skilled card. Okay, this is not a 7, it's an 8. When I have an 8 on the bottom of the deck, that's telling me that you are already there. You're skilled, you've got, you know, whatever. So what are you doing here for this? Why you're like top tier leveled. I just need to leave my current company. I understand I'm still applying to other companies. Okay. So let's move on because I don't feel comfortable with these people. I think they're very confused as to kind of why you were there. And they maybe even worry to some degree that this position's too low and that you know, may not want to stay. So because maybe they're looking for somebody long-term. So it would be kind of a liability to give it to you because maybe you might get bored or you might move on. Okay. That's where the confusion was. Okay. So let's ask the follow-up since I don't feel confident about that. Okay, any info about a new job soon? Oh, I'm still reading for you, Moonlight. Don't go anywhere. Let's get something about another job because I don't feel confident about the other one. Give me more on the Hierophants. More. Okay, this is interesting. Spirit is saying that you need to do your best to really get the best possible option for yourself, even if that means waiting. Do not be tempted to lower your standards, but do not also be tempted to maybe even, I don't know how you feel about your current job, but don't get into this like, I just want to get out of here, so let me just do anything else. You need to go for something that is top tier because you're worth it. That's the message they want you to know about this new job. Okay, there is a job waiting for you somewhere, but they don't want you to, like, you need to go for the top because you're worth it. You've got the skill set and you have the right, you deserve to get the pay, but like, you're like top tier. I don't know what the words I'm trying to say, you know, you need to fight for the best possible option. Okay. Don't settle, please. There is some place for you with the Hierophant, and it's like real top tier, even bigger than where you are now. It's waiting for you in the future, okay? In that future timeline, you just have to catch up. But you have to recognize it. You have to get better than where you are right now. It needs to be a better company than where you are right now. Yeah, I know. But I just feel like here, like you are worth a better situation. Because like it's like your skill set, like you've got it. Like like why not leave there and go up? Don't leave there and go mediocre or lower. Go up. You may be tempted to lower your standards. I don't know. Maybe that other job may consider you. I just feel like they're on the fence right now. But I don't know. Be careful about accepting something that you know is just not going to be better, financially. Yes, you may want to get into a better space. Maybe that it's like less chaos or drama. But then like, what's the point of like being upset about the finances? Then we got another problem. Okay. All right. So I am on, let me go to the chat. Pink Lady. Pink Lady is next. So she wants questions in regards to career. My question was career related, applying for a dream job and finances. Okay, so what does, I'm just going to ask, what does Pink Lady need to know about career? What do you want? Oh, thanks for letting me know you're present. You're welcome, Moonlight. What does Pink Lady need to know about career and finances? More on the Five of Swords, more on Five of Cups, more on Five of Wands, more on the Hermit, more on the Magician, more on the Strength. So we have a new beginning here. You also, funny enough, need to also be given the message as well to fight for the top. You definitely are skilled with the Magician. You definitely deserve, what matches your credentials. With the Empress, I do feel like Spirit wants you to be aware that you can co-create this life, but I do feel like as well too, are you working right now? I need to know if you're working right now. Can you let me know? Oh my God, my whole body is stiff from sitting on this chair. Oh goodness, ouch. Are you working right now, Pink Lady? Okay, while you answer me, I feel like what I want to say here is that I don't want, yes, okay, have you been wanting to leave there? Have you been wanting to leave there? But I'm not happy because I see that. I feel like we should not, it's so crazy. You're getting like the same vibe as the person before you, because I would also not make any kind of hasty decisions. That's going to be something you need to be very careful of. I do feel like if you have anybody who's been bothering you at your workplace, that would be like creating unnecessary competition. I don't know if you have people who create unnecessary competition with you. Leave those people be. I feel like here you will get what you want as far as the outcome. You'll beat them. But when it comes to your dream job, you will recognize it when you see it. But in the meantime, you got to stay very graceful and composed about yourself. I don't want any kind of hasty decisions being made because I feel like here you also deserve the best. But I do want to say, I don't know if there's a group of people at your current job that are causing issues. This will fall flat. You may not even have to leave because they will fall flat. So I guess I want to ask you, is there any group of bullies, or is it like a group of people at your work that are causing these problems? Is it the pay or is it like the people? I want a completely fresh start career-wise. Give us more. Give us more for Pink Lady. We've got Backstabber, Plain Hooky, more. This cat got 9 lives. Sugarcoating, Empty Promises. Yeah. I think here, wherever you are is not where you're supposed to be, okay? As at past jobs, it's been a nightmare. You're a survivor, and I do feel like with this card, you will have the chance to leave, but it's going to have to be in divine timing. But I do think that it will be, funny enough, given to you. I think it will be offered to you. You may not have to look for it. It will land in your lap, and I don't know how that's going to look, but I just feel like here, when it comes around, you'll know what it is. But I don't feel like you're out there searching for it. So I don't know. This comes in the way of an offer. I see some sort of like this door opening on a new path for you. And with the Fool, it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. It does feel like a leadership position where you're training others. I don't know if that makes sense to you. But wherever you're going, you're going to be the one in charge, whereas you're training people. Wherever you are right now, it's not the place for you. And what I will say with this Cat Got 9 Lives card is that you're going to make it through. You're going to survive this, and you will get the life and the dream job that you desire. But it's like, can you hold on? Can you hold on? And then also too, don't make any hasty decisions, because whatever this dream job is going to be, it's going to have all the trinkets. It's going to look exactly like, I want that one. That's the one I want. It's not just the job. It has all these things around it that are nice. So I don't know if they offer stuff. It's like a package, but I do see that new beginning here, but you got to hold on. You got to hold on. And I do feel like months. Yeah. You don't have enough information right now. I think you're getting the vibe that you want to leave. You want to take off, but you don't have the full picture yet. You have to be confident that the full picture will come into focus, and be okay with waiting until that happens, because when that time is right to strike, it will be the right time to strike. And it's not going to be like a going through multiple jobs to get to it. You will know which one it is. And I think by then, you know, even now, but you're qualified for it, so it won't be a problem. I have been trying to get new job opportunity. I'm trying to be optimistic. Yeah, well, be optimistic, absolutely. But I think this is going to land in your lap. Like, you won't have a problem finding it. It's a next step on the path. You have it here with the Fool, the new beginning, the new door. And I do see with these cards, where you're at is not where you're supposed to be. Absolutely not. It doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good to me at all. Not like how I've read for other people, you know, doing whatever they love. Didn't feel right. Okay, so let's go to Glam. I'll just call it Glam, or Coco. I got it logged back in. Okay, so let's go to Coco's world. Who is my romantic soulmate, true love, when will we meet? Okay, let's talk to Coco's world about her soulmate, her true love. Who is this person? Who is that? Is that Charisse? Is that Charisse? Hi! Hi, Charisse. I'm almost done. I've been on here for, oh my God, almost 3 hours. Hope you're doing well. Sharice is the best. So let's talk to Coco's World again about this romantic soulmate and true love of hers. Give me more on the Judgment. Give me more on the Five of Wands, more on the Three of Wands. Ooh! More on the Seven of Pentacles, more on the Queen, more on the Tower. Wow, we didn't even get one person popping up here. What I do see is that you have some work to do in your life. I hate to call it work because you may think like, okay, well, what do I have to do? Like I have to change myself? No. I just feel like there's something more that you need to succeed at before that person can enter. They're actually not showing them to me. Okay, they're not showing them to me. I feel like here, when the time is right, that person will come in. But right now, I feel like you have to work on spirituality. You have to work on, there's something big you need to do, Coco's World. I can't tell if this is a mission. Oh, shucks, I was just starting to eat breakfast. That always is so funny to me. I know, Coco's World, I know. I just feel like here, you got something else to do. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it to me. They're like, you have to do something. Like, you got to put yourself out there into the world. Like, we need you to complete something. I don't know if it's career-wise. I can't tell if it's like soul growth. I can't tell what this is. It's like all of those things and a huge transformation. But I feel like when that takes place, that person will come. But right now, they don't want to talk about that. Give us more. You feel the calling, but I don't worry, it will come to you. I just had somebody I know recently the other day who has been praying for 3 years, Coco's World, to find their passion. It just came to them. I feel like I'm spinning on a hamster wheel. Oh my God. I understand what you're saying. I understand. Can I get some more information on Coco's World's true love? Public attention. Coco's World, you got to do something. Maybe they're telling me that that's the way you'll meet the person, is that they have to find you. You have to put yourself out there. What I can tell you is that your karmic lessons have been learned. You're not going to be meeting any of those anymore. This is not random. You got to do something. I'm not saying that in a way to rush you. What I'm saying is that you got to put yourself out there some way. And they could be showing that to me because, you know, they're going to find you that way. They're going to find you. What does that mean? I don't know that necessarily means being put yourself on social media. I don't know what that means. I just feel like here they have to find you and they're going to find you publicly. So I don't know. I don't know if that means get out into the world more. But I can't deny, though, there is something that you need to do that's very important before that person can come in. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. We got completely changed. After you do this 180, that's when that person may come. Whatever you're being called to do or this calling, it may put you out there and then that person will find you. Because do you know that your soul tribe can't find you unless you start speaking? People always want to know how your soul tribe, how do you find your soul tribe? Well, you have to start talking. I mean, if I didn't get on the YouTube, I would have never met my soul tribe. And Sharice is one of them. How would I have met her? She's all the way in another country, okay? So this is kind of coming through for you, Coco, as well, too. That when it comes to your true love and your soulmate, Something else has to be done for you. It's not just about finding them, also for you, okay? To grow, to succeed, to accomplish something, because you won't be able to do that maybe if they come in. But for them also to find you that way. That's how they'll find you. Oh wow, I'm not the most, I'm the most socially awkward person in the world. Yeah, but it may not be that. It may be that like this calling that you get puts you out there. And then through you being out there, this is when they spot you. That's how they have to find you, Coco. And I'm not talking about on Tinder, okay? But there is somebody, and what I can say is that it won't be a karmic, okay? It will be an upgrade. You've already learned all that. You've already learned enough. That's enough now. It's time to level up, okay? Yeah. Sorry I couldn't get an idea, but it happens like that sometimes, you know? Spirit is really in control here, not me. I promise you, I'm not. I'm just the messenger. I'm not. Please no karmics or what apps? Oh my God. Yeah, I hear a lot about that. It's terrible out there. The world that, you know, has been created has not allowed for people to get together in the way that they should. So let me just go back to the drawing board here. Okay, so last one. What is next in career for Lorna? What is next in career for Lorna? You're welcome, Coco. What's next in career for Lorna? Lorna, if you're there, say hello in the chat, just in case I need to talk to you. Oh, wow. Big celebrations. More on the Three of Cups, more on the Hierophant, more on the Wheel, more on, oh, you're getting an offer. You're getting an offer. It comes down to you and two other people, but let me see where you are. Right, is that you? Oh, there you are. Are you happy where you're working? Let me ask you that question first. Are you happy? Are you happy at this place? Because if you are, I feel like they've got something new lined up for you. You're moving on in the company. That's a big yes for me underneath. Are you working right now? Are you somewhere? Are you happy in your job? I have handed in my notice. Okay, that's why we're gone. Okay, that's why I see you gone. You're moving up though. You're moving on. You're moving up and you're moving on. Was there a problem with another female? I'm just curious. Was there some sort of issue with another female? Can you also answer this? Because I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe when one was more favored, I don't know what this is. You're definitely headed in the right, yes, there was. Okay, so listen, I don't think that this is a random thing. I think it's actually bigger than that. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me there's something karmically happening here, but the universe could be behind it. I think you're going to get picked up very quickly by another place. We've got the Hierophant here, but I do also want to say another thing. If you stood by your belief system, like whatever you believed in, whatever you thought was right for you, you're going to be rewarded for that. I do feel like here, there's not much time, like downtime, as far as she was due to retire and has been difficult. Do you have something else lined up? Because if you don't, you're going to have something very quickly. I feel like I see like 4 weeks to like 6 weeks, and then we're back somewhere. This feels good to me. I feel like you did the right thing by leaving. And they're going to regret it. But I feel like you chose to do something that you believed you felt strongly about. And because you did that, That's why you will be rewarded. People don't realize too that when they have a feeling about something that they want to do, if they have a belief system that it won't work out, if they choose to depart, that's what will manifest for you. If you choose that, if you believe your belief system and you choose to leave and that you know you'll be good, you will be good. What does that mean? No story. Okay, well, if you don't have something lined up, you will. Give me more information on Lorna's future in career because I feel positive about this. Switch and bait, bait and switch, bait and switch. I think this is really good. I think this is really good. We've got the bait and switch. I feel like you were a goldfish and you just threw on that shark fin and you're gonna keep swimming. You're still in this game. You're still in this game. And whatever you chose to do, I'm telling you, there's something very distinctly coming forth about the choice that you made. And this choice that you made, it may have been very surprising, maybe even to yourself, okay? I had to say enough and it was so toxic, okay? You decided to go from a goldfish, which I'm not trying to mock you, okay? But you know how they think of goldfishes as like, you know, not like in compared to a shark, but you chose to strap on that shark fin and you chose what to do was best for you and you're moving on. I think here more, I want more. Playing hooky, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be, enjoy your time off, laughing behind your back. I think you had every right to leave. These people were laughing behind your back, taking you for a joke, but I think that bait and switch, they didn't expect that. The joke's on them. Joke's on them. Let's talk about another job coming. Give us any type of idea on what the next job is. Okay, we've got unrequited love. Encore. Okay. This was on the bottom. You don't need them. The unrequited love makes me feel like it's where you came from. Okay, it was not reciprocal. It didn't feel real. It didn't feel like a safe space. You may have also been giving when they were not, okay, equally. All Spirit wants me to say is that you need to keep going, encore, but you're also getting a big clap from the universe in regards to your actions, the actions that you took. You don't need this other job. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. The fact that you don't need them tells me that, okay? I think here also as well with the bait and switch, it's like, I think you also know to some degree too that you're going to be fine, that you have, you know, a good resume and that, you know, it's like you seem optimistic. I don't know. I don't know you, but like your energy feels good to me. And I feel like here, whenever you take a stance on something, that can only end well. I'm sorry. I don't believe that anybody who leaves something toxic goes downhill. No, I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's a boyfriend. I don't care if it's a friend. When you leave something behind that is not for you, it's toxic. You only go upwards. And what you need to know about your career is it doesn't matter where you're going. You're being applauded. Okay. So I'm not worried. They don't really want me to talk too much about where you're going. I think you're going to be fine. I feel like you get a few weeks off, maybe 4 to 6 weeks off. I think you should enjoy that time because you'll be back in something very soon. But you need to, through this reading, be commended more on your actions that you took. Not really so much about where you're going, but you're going to be fine. You're going to be so fine. Because I think here, you know, you're wantable. People need you in the workforce, okay? So this is all I can say. Kudos, Lorna. Very good job. People stay in these toxic work situations longer than they should. You chose to take action. So good for you. All right, so this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you to everybody who participated. I wish you all the best. Take care.